maybe I am having an anxiety attack and I just don't know it yet. We made a really last minute decision. All of us sailboats are just getting destroyed. Really simplified the chore.
We're busting out the big gun. I am officially no longer a professional pilot.
We are Brett and Jade Evans. We bought a wrecked sailboat at auction, then dedicated the last year to bringing her back to life. Now it's time to transform her into our off-grid floating home. Subscribe and join us as we embark on our greatest expedition yet.
We are gonna transform the heck out of this cockpit. So take a good look around because this is the last time you're gonna see it looking like this. It's gonna look so good. We put the dogs over there because I laid down to show you guys the teak and they kept trying to climb on my face. But we are gonna load ourselves in the dinghy now. We have a quick errand to run before we jump into the projects because we are the digital nomad millennials these days. Vlogging YouTubers. We need internet. Long story short. So we are going to rent a town because we need to upload a video for all of you and we have been throttled from our phones, so we are on the search for public Wi-Fi. And one of the most important parts of living in this modern digital age, especially when you're jumping around on free Wi-Fi, is using a VPN to keep all of the data and passwords and monies safe from the thieves. Which is why today, as we upload our video, we are going to be using Surfshark VPN.
One of our favorite features of Surfshark is that you can have it on unlimited number of devices with one account, which for our account means our 3 laptops, our 2 tablets, and our 3 phones. And today we moved the video file that we need to upload from our laptop to our phone because our phones are waterproof.
Us using a VPN is not a new thing. It's something we've been doing for years because of Brett's traveling as a pilot to get around the geo restrictions and IP blockers that happen from just being in another country. When he leaves and he's off on a job, but it's Friday night and The Mandalorian's coming on, Surfshark makes it where we can unlock Disney Plus so that we can both watch the show and keep up at the same time.
That's a lesson we learned the hard way when Jade finished basically the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones without me.
I'm really sorry about that.
Still bitter. Right now, Surfshark has an awesome offer of 83% off plus 3 free months when you sign up. And they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. We'll put the link in the description with code EVANS.
We are headed to the local grocery store here because we know that they have free, really fast Wi-Fi for us to upload the video. And I have the Surfshark app on my phone so that I know that I'll be safe from any malware, hackers, phishing attempts, or any other sort of internet bugs. As far as bugs are concerned, unfortunately, we can't say the same thing about the grocery store, which we learned yesterday on our provisioning trip, but that is a whole story for itself, so we'll go ahead and play those clips for you guys now. Ready?
Yep.
We are here at Martha's Vineyard and we're going in because we need some provisions. We are completely out of food back on the boat, getting a little hungry, and also we're nearly out of gas for our little Mercedes here.
We are anchored at Vineyard Haven on the island of Martha's Vineyard, about 7 miles south of Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Vineyard Haven is the main port of entry to Martha's Vineyard, with a steady flow of ferries throughout the day. We shuffled through the grocery store and quickly got absorbed into the crowded mix of salty cruisers, tanned locals, and lobster tourists, unified in our search for fresh fish and produce.
I mean, I think some of our produce is going to be a little squished, but that's it.
We got lots of provisions, we got ice cream, we got fudge, we got a water. We didn't get gas, but we do have enough in the dinghy that I think we can get back. And then that might be the end of the dinghy. As long as our dinghy's still here.
Oh, our dinghy.
Our dinghy! Oh no! That's our dinghy.
We had only been in there for a few minutes and had selected some produce, and I turned to Brett and asked him if he felt like he had no seams on him, and he's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And so I'm thinking it over in my head. I'm thinking, I don't think I'm having an anxiety attack. Like, I was really stressed because the store was super crowded. I don't think I'm having an anxiety attack, but my whole body, I'm getting itchy everywhere. Everything's so itchy. And I'm like, maybe I am having an anxiety attack and I just don't know it yet. But sure enough, a little while later, Brett turns to me and he's like, you're right about the bugs. By the time we got to the end of the store, we're like, yep, this whole place is just full of fleas. We are so itchy. We don't want the fleas to get inside the boat. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it all out. We're gonna rinse everything.
Island life is
Yep.
what it is.
Yep, no fleas in the boat though, because if the fleas get in the boat, the fleas will get on the dogs. And if the fleas get on the dogs, we're screwed. Are you gonna jump in with me? I think I need to.
Come here, Benny.
Feel better? You're not a dog.
We made a really last minute decision. They're like, we're opening the drawbridge in a few minutes, and we're like,
Let's go.
let's go. Because we've been out in the main anchorage out there. Every little fishing boat has been just blasting their way through the anchorage, and all of us sailboats are just getting destroyed. So we came through the drawbridge, and supposedly, according to reviews, it's a lot nicer in here, and we're gonna give it a shot for the next couple of days. Okay, we are all anchored, and hopefully this place will be much more comfortable. Let's do some projects.
Before we can get to that though, I need to put everything back away. I have all of the electrical cords out and like gas tank and all sorts of things. Case in point. When we got here, we had the generator running and I noticed that there was like no water coming out of the exhaust pipe. Took it all apart, took it all the way down to the impeller, pulled seagrass out of the sea strainer, tried it back again, and it still wasn't pumping. So then I dove under the boat, pulled a big old clip of seagrass out of the intake. Now we're all back and up and running. But that's definitely something to fix later. But you're good.
Can I just hand you everything? One of my favorite things about our boat is actually our cockpit. I love how big and open it is. I love how much seating there is. I love the table and the benches and the double helms and the sugar scoop and all the things. I really, really do love the cockpit of this boat. This is a lifestyle where you spend a lot of time outside. And when we spend time outside, it's usually here in the cockpit. Now, a big project I've been wanting to do that I keep telling Brett, I'm like, I just want to take a sledgehammer, probably not, probably more like a jigsaw, and rip out this entire cockpit table and be really dramatic and build a whole new one and make it out of carbon fiber or whatever dramatic idea I have, right? But that's a really big project that's a little bit silly because the table's actually perfectly good. The only problem with it is that it's stained. And I think that we can get the stains out. So that's what I'm going to try for today because it's had a long life living on the ocean. We did a lot to this boat during the project. The previous owner spilled some wine on it. Here, I'll give you a tour. Let's see, we got rust. We got rust. I think these are from like razor blades sitting here. I don't know what that's from. This is like, maybe like a paint can. I don't know, the whole thing's a mess.
You could be my only one, 'cause you are the one that's treating me right. You could be my only one that's treating me right, 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 right. That's treating me right.
Okay. Wow. I might not be jigsawing out the table.
Was that the conversation while I was gone?
It looks really, really
On
good.
off for
That's
the
Brett.
win.
He also looks amazing. Look how good it looks. Look how white it looks. So
I
we're-
got a tan.
Remember all those rust stains a second ago? Fabulous. Little tiny rust stain there. What we ended up doing is I tried to wash it all off with the Starbright stuff. It got a lot of the surface stains off, but the rust stains and the other things didn't come off. So I was like, okay, let's try the on-off. The on-off stuff is really serious stuff, but it seriously worked. So for all of the people who left comments recommending it, thank you. That was a very good recommendation, and we will pay that one forward. We recommend it for when, you know, you forget your razor blades and it rusts all over your table. We have fish taco assembly board. Brett grilled some salmon, caramelized some onions. We got avocados, lettuce, and lime. And then I made a taco sauce and tortillas.
And then dogs are really hoping we drop it all.
They really are. Like, please trip.
They're delicious. We are getting geared up to tackle, hi Penny, the cockpit. I just fired up the generator. That's really the only way that we have AC outlets right now because we don't have an inverter. And even if we did have an inverter, we definitely don't have the batteries to support a sander. We just bathed the dogs too because they were really gross. They grow an incredible amount of hair. No wonder they sleep all the time. The teak here on the seats is really good, and we don't really need to do anything to that right now. But down here, it's starting to peel up and chip. The plan with this is just to sand it off. I think it's gonna be the best course of action. I have 2 different sanders, 3 different grits of sandpaper. I'm gonna start with the finest one, and we'll go coarser if needed. I'm hoping to not hurt the wood at all, but just get the varnish off. I'm also not entirely sure how I'm gonna do like the curved parts in there. I might have to do that by hand. We shall see. Hi.
And while he does that, I'm going to tackle our moldy situation. I think that I'm going to get a bucket of soap water, and I'm just going to try to scrub it with that before I break out. We have some cleaners that are made specifically for this purpose. That's my task. Ready, set, go.
Good girl.
Move your tail. I am going to plug you in. What do you think?
I think
What grit was that?
that was 220, so that was like a finishing grit, just to see. And it actually started coming off, so I think I'll probably jump to the 120 or 180, I think is what it is. And I think that should be good.
Remember how Brett said dogs have a lot of hair? They really, really do. You see all that? I will say, giving dogs a bath living on a boat is way easier than living in a house. There's
True.
no mud. It's okay if everything gets wet outside. They can just go lay out and dry. Really simplified the chore. We opted for ocean water so that we aren't wasting our fresh water. I'm gonna use the boat soap and we'll see if it works to get this stuff off. That might have been too much. I will start with the Dodger
I'll start at the back then.
and then we'll switch.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, I've tried 220, I've tried 180. It's gonna take too long. We're busting out the big gun with the 80.
It's gonna work. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take a lot of elbow grease, and it's above my head, so my neck is gonna be sore tomorrow. But all of that being said, I think I might be able to get it all off with just the boat soap.
I am quite pleased at how quickly it's going, actually, and how I think it's going to look once it's all the same. Now you can see where I've done, right? It's all chipped and gross and everything. Over here it's nice. I think it's gonna be good. And throw it on time lapse and get to work.
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever after. Something about you gives me.
The bulk of it is coming off splendidly. I can't think of a better word. It's coming off really easy. But like I said, the bulk of it, there's still just like a tinge of spottiness left. I'm gonna go back in and like really scrub it. I thought we'd ruined it. I don't think that's the case. I think that it's just fine. I got off with the easy job this time.
I've done all I can do with the big sander, and I just had, I just had a little bit of a, epiphany isn't the right word, but I think maybe,
Something slightly less dramatic than
yeah, it's that I've sanded all these, all the bottoms and everything, got all that, most of it up, but I didn't do anything about these. And so I'm thinking when it comes time to like oil it, they're gonna be starting from different points. So I'm wondering if we do that, if they will always look a little bit different. So I might need to sand all of it. That way they're all starting from, you know, the same baseline of 0.
Sorry, my wife is probably really annoying in the background.
Yeah, quit working. Also, we just realized something, is that we haven't worked for a long time. It's a lie. We haven't done this kind of work for a long time. I was sanding and getting really tired. That wow, we did this for like days straight. I'm pooped after like
2 hours.
I know, we wimped out. Like, what happened to us?
Seriously.
I'm over here wishing I had your job. I'm like, at least he has gravity working with him.
Remember a minute ago when you were like,
I got off with the easy job this time. It's happening though, guys. I'm saving the canvas. Thank goodness, because this is really nice canvas, and I was really kicking myself for letting it get ruined over the winter. It's taken forever, but but considering what it is, I think it's actually coming off pretty quickly.
good job. I'm gonna run the sander on all of it now.
Okay. Have a go. Have a
What if I need
good.
to like tape it? That's raised. That'll be alright. That's it. That is the end of the bulk sanding. The rest is just kind of small stuff, like these corners and things that I'm gonna have to do by hand. So I'm gonna take a break.
I have finished almost 1/4 of 1/2, including the bimini.
Oh man.
But I don't know. It's working, but it's definitely taking time.
Just walking on it already is like, your feet don't snag on it. It's actually smooth and doesn't like catch on you. You always get like these little like shards of varnish in your toes, and now it's nice and smooth. So I'm excited. I'm excited for it to be all the way done, and then we're gonna have to like seal it.
For sure.
Then it'll be, I'm excited.
We cleaned everything up, but we forgot to clean up Brett.
You draw a smiley?
My shadow's in the way. It's pretty wild. Beautiful. All right, have a good swim, love. Watch out for the sharks.
Any sharks? That was rude.
Looking beautiful.
What do you think? Alright guys, it's time for a little bit of a life update for me. As you guys know, I've worked as a pilot pretty much my entire professional career. That's what I went to school for. I went to Arizona State University and I got a degree in aviation. And straight out of college, I started working as a professional pilot, flight instructing, flying airlines, flying commercially. It's gotten us to this point. It's gotten us to the point that we were able to buy this boat, to have our life, to be able to do all the things that we wanted to do, to live cool places, to travel. I've been able to travel all over the world, see all sorts of cool things, have all sorts of great experiences, and I love it. I love flying. It's what I've always tried to do. That's what I want to do. Pretty much as soon as I learned that you could have a career as a pilot and still kind of have a good life, that's what I went for. That's what I wanted to be. That was my entire plan. And then we made this goal. We wanted to buy a sailboat and we wanted to sail the world. And we established that pretty early on in our relationship, probably even before we were married. And so for now, the past 5 years, 6 years, we have been working towards making this happen. And here we are. We are living this dream. We're on our sailboat that we own. We're in the ocean. We're anchored. It's a beautiful surroundings. The weather is perfect. It doesn't get much better than this. And the biggest update is that I just received confirmation from my work that my resignation has been accepted. So I am officially no longer a professional pilot, at least a paid pilot. Jade and I are now full-time content creators. This is our job. This is what we're doing now. Our life right now, my job right now, Jade's job right now is to sail this boat, to create videos, to take pictures, to have awesome experiences, and to share it with you guys. And 100%, the only way that that is possible is because of you. I did not think, I mean, we put out the video last week, and last week's video was celebrating our 1-year anniversary on YouTube, and here we are. I just quit my job as a professional pilot, making
over 6 figures, and it's absolutely incredible to be receiving all of the love and support, the people stopping by. We had somebody just come by on their sailboat just a little bit ago, just real close and wave and say, hey, you know, we're proud of you guys and we love you. It's awesome. It's amazing, the community that has just rallied around us and behind us and supported us and lifted us up and got us through the hard times, got us through the grinding, got us through the grind, and get us to the point now that we feel comfortable enough to jump. I mean, if we weren't already both feet in 100%, we definitely are now. This is it. This is life. And Jade was joking earlier saying, you know, you worked really hard to get that job and to get to that point in your life, and now, I mean, it's like, you know, completely different direction. And she's right. I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to all the people that have reached out, to all the people that have subscribed, all the people that have commented, all the people that have supported us on Patreon, all the people that have bought t-shirts, that have sent donations on PayPal, that have brought us meals, that have sent suggestions. We've had tons of people write us letters and emails and give us notes, and it's incredible what you all have done. The community, the worldwide community. We have more subscribers, at least, outside of the United States than inside the United States. And to me, that blows my mind to realize how international this community is. And I don't have a whole lot more to say. I don't want to get too like sentimental, other than just realizing that we are here now. We are doing this. We are literally living our dream because of you. And thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe and join us next week, because we are about to tuck our tails and run as fast as we can.
But then if the hurricane shifts, we're gonna be stuck in a position where we have nowhere safe to go.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever been this scared.
Completely unrelated to anything. Does anybody know how to make this little regulator go lower? Because this is on completely low, and those fishes are done.
Like a mermaid.
Merman, Pop. I'm a merman.
What is that from?
Zoolander, of course.